Good morning. It's day 18 of our 30 days of Pilates. Well done. If you're still joining in, that's amazing. Today's class, we're going to focus on our upper back. So all about activating those postural muscles so we sit up nice and tall and straight. So sitting on your bum, legs crossed or however is comfortable for you. We're just going to start by circling the upper body around the pelvis. So just getting some movement in that lower back. Should feel quite nice. And as you kind of rock around on your bum, it's a little bit of a bum massage too. Good. And reverse in the opposite direction. Lovely. And coming up to sitting upright. Interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head and have your elbows wide. Now we're just going to stretch the spine a bit. So bringing the head down, hugging your head with your arms, stretching out the spine here. Lovely, and breathing in to sit back up tall, reaching the elbows wide, extending the chest up towards the ceiling. Lovely, and again, rounding the spine, head drops down, elbows come in. And breathing out to lift back up. Good, one more. Down into the stretch. Let your head be heavy here. Breathing in to sit up tall. Expanding the chest. Gorgeous. Okay, just sitting up straight now. We're going to bring out the spine with a little twist over to one side. Come forward and twisting over to the other side. Lovely. One more on each side here. Just wringing out the waist. Wringing out the mid-back. Last one. Brilliant. Coming back to face me and into a tilt. So dropping one elbow down towards the floor while lifting the opposite one up. Exhale to sit up tall. Inhale to tilt over. So elbows heavy, shoulders relaxed. Coming up. And one more on each side. Lift. And last one. Great, hold it here. Okay, unravel your legs. Take one leg straight and draw the other one in. I want you to turn to look at that straight leg. Toes are facing you, so foot flexed, and reach the arms up and out in front of you. So we're going to come into our spine stretch here. So dropping your head down first, you're going to peel your back away from an imaginary wall to reach forward into that stretch. Deep stretch down the back of the leg. And you're trying to get as far as you can. And then from here, we're going to connect into the upper back by lifting the arms up in line with the ears. Good. And then from here, we're going to sit straight up, nice and tall. All right, again. So arms come down, head drops, rolling the body forward into the stretch. Now the work comes in as you lift the arms and sitting directly up. We go again. So a nice movement from the spine to go down. Reach those thumbs back behind you. And sit back up tall. Lovely. So you should really start to be feeling all those muscles around the shoulder blades, connecting and firing up here. Brilliant. We'll do one more. Roll and reach. Really nice. Coming all the way back up. Hold it here. Hold the arms. I want you to hinge forward a little bit. So eyes are looking down towards the knees, chest towards the knees as well. And I want you to pulse the arms back. Good. So you're reaching your thumbs over your head. Really connecting all across that upper back here. For 3, 2, last one, sit up tall, turn to face me, and switch sides. Amazing. Right, rotate to that straight leg, bring the arms down. And we're rolling forward into that lovely stretch all down the back of the leg. Now, lifting the arms up. Back is as straight as it can be and sitting up tall. Brilliant. And again, dropping down, roll and reach, reach, reach. Past your foot if you can get there. Send those thumbs overhead and sitting directly up. So this really is getting into the upper back. We want a strong upper back. We want to be able to sit up nice and tall without rounding our shoulders and without hunching over. Lifting the arms, stacking up. Let's do one more. Lowering down, reach, stretch. Take those arms up. Sitting up nice and tall here. Give me a little hinge forward. Good. Turn your palms down towards the floor. And a little doggy paddle. Arms are straight. Fingers are long. And we're just kind of swimming with our arms here. Very fiery across the back. For 3, 2, last one. Sitting up nice and tall. Turn to face me. And take the arms down. So good. All right. I want you to extend both legs straight. If it's too much to have them straight, just give them a little bend to ease the pressure from the hip flexors. We're continuing with spinal movement and upper back, okay? So we're going to do our saw, taking your arms out to a T position. Right, first part of this exercise, you're going to turn, twist towards one foot, okay? I want you to take that opposite arm to that leg and reach forward as if you're sawing off your toe. And then you want to lengthen as you come up, twist back towards me. Got it? So, big rotation. Saw off your little toe, reaching up and rotate forward. And again. Lengthen and extend and twist. So all the movement should be coming from your spine and your arms. We're trying to keep the legs nice and still. We're trying to keep the pelvis nice and still. Good. And reach away, lift. Rotate, let's do one more on each side. Sawing off that little toe, coming up. And last one here. Good. Coming back to center. Bringing your legs together one by one. That's hard in itself. Lifting the chest, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling and folding forward. Slowly stacking your spine back up that imaginary wall. Brilliant. Okay, so arms and shoulders and back warmed up now. Let's come onto all fours just to stretch it out and give it some nice movement. So knees are hip width distance apart. You want your hands underneath your shoulders, and we're going to do our cat stretch here. So just dropping the head down, tucking your tailbone under, rounding your back. Lovely. And lengthening forward. Extending from the chest, reaching the shoulders back here. Really nice. And again, looking down, looking between your knees as you stretch out the spine. Inhale. Lengthen from the chest. Good, one more each way. Breathing out into flexion. And inhale. Opening up across the front of the body. Really nice. Now take your eyes down towards the floor. Come into a neutral and a kind of semi-flat back. We're going to add a bit of rotation here. So float one arm out to the side. You want a light engagement through the tummy here, okay? Because you don't want to drop it down and you're going to feel it in the lower back. So gently lift the belly button up. Good. Okay, we're going to reach that arm up towards the ceiling, opening up the chest. Oh, lovely big stretch. And looking down towards the floor, tapping the hand back down. And again. Rotate and reach. And coming back to the mat. Lifting up. See if you can get a little bit further every time. And open. Good, hold it there. Really open up a little bit more. Press the arm back. And slowly bring the hand back down and over to the other side. So just walk your fingers out and we're coming up into that lift and twist. And eyes down. Good. And again. Taking the fingers back to the floor. Two more here. Reach. And lower. And last one. Amazing. Bring the hand down to the mat. Okay, you're going to come down onto your tummy. And we're going to do an exercise that really gets into the upper back, okay? So you want your forearms on the floor, elbows in line with your shoulders, okay? Now, depending on the range of your upper back, you might need to take your arms a little bit wider, okay? So see how you go. Hands and forearms on the floor. I want you to look forward at the wall in front of you. Now, if you feel this in your lower back at all, definitely take your hands wider at this point, okay? So you've got less of a back bend going on. Now, imagine you've got a torch on your chest. You want to shine that torch up the wall in front of you. You're gently rolling the shoulders back, and you should feel everything connect from your mid-back upwards, all right? Again, if it's in your lower back, just drop down a little bit lower. So maintaining that connection, reaching the chest forward, gently pulling the shoulders back, and also gently lifting the tummy off of the floor. So a bit of abdominal connection too. Amazing. Just to deepen that connection, you could think about dragging your elbows in without actually moving your arms. And that just intensifies that activation there. All right, holding this. You're going to kick your bum and extend the leg away. And other side. Point. Point. Good. So you're maintaining that upper back connection. Chest is reaching forward. Shoulders are extending back. And we're just feeling it in the upper back here. Good. Last two. Last one. Drop the feet down. Shine that torch a little bit higher up the wall. Oh, amazing. And slowly lower the chest. All the way down to the mat. Bring your hands underneath you and slowly push yourself up onto all fours. So good. Okay, we're finished with a stretch. So bring your right hand in front of your left hand and sit back on your right heel. Lovely. Pushing yourself up, take your hands wide, left hand in front of right hand, and sitting back on your left heel. And you should feel a good stretch from your wrist down your arm, all the way down your rib cage. And pressing to come up. Take your hands wide. And lastly, we'll do a lovely little moving cat stretch. So dropping the head down, round in the back, and then I want you to sit back on your heels, dropping your elbows down as you kind of drag your chest forward, up into extension. And we go again, round in the back, tucking the tail under, sitting back on your heels, stretching the spine out, elbows go down, coming forward from the chest. And last one. Good. And drop the head. Level out the spine. Give your bum a shake. Give your shoulders a shake. And sit down on your knees. You're all done. Amazing. Well done for joining today, and hopefully see you tomorrow.